Hello everyone, Bennet, your wellness director here at Village Shores. I'm going to take you through a nice, easy, all-seated balance class. We're going to start with a very light warm-up, get through some weight shifts and a little bit of core, some leans on our chair, and then we're stretch you out at the end. All right, and we're going to start with our nice warm-up of just stepping out and stepping in, waking up our hips. Okay, just wide and in. Go for about 10 more seconds of this. Just getting some blood flowing into those legs. Very nice. Now, just simply doing some leg extensions, reaching out with your heel, alternating legs. About another 10 seconds for this one. Alright, now let's go into some knee pulls. Hey, you can either grab the top or underneath your knee and gently pull that knee towards your chest and then back down. And we'll do 3 times on each side. Nice gentle pulls. One more time each side. Very nice. All right, let's go down into our ankles. Let's get onto our toes and our heels. Up onto your toes as high as you can, and up onto your heels as high as you can. Very nice. All right, take a break. Bring both your feet up. We'll go into some ankle circles. Pick a direction. Do 8 one way, 8 the other. And switch directions. 7 and 8. Good. Very nice. All right. Last thing, we're going to start warming up our chest a little bit. Got our legs, the blood in our legs pumping. Okay, going into some torso twists. Have a nice tall posture and turn your shoulders as far as you can one way and then the other. By all means, you can add a side reach if you'd like. It may help you turn your shoulders a little bit further. 3 more times on each side. And one more time. Very nice. Good. Go ahead, you can bring your arms down off to the side. Go into some side dips. So still, nice tall posture. Try not to twist. Try not to hunch forward. Okay? Nice straight, tall spine. So you reach to the floor as far as you can one way, and smoothly over to the other way. Good. Getting a nice light stretch out of our side abs here. A few more times each side. And come back to neutral. Very nice. Alrighty, and that's it for our warm-up. We'll jump into some of our weight shifts. To start with, I want you to scoot forward on your chairs slightly. Okay, so you're away from the backrest. And the whole time, try to have a nice tall posture, straight spine. And we're going to start with our feet nice and wide at about shoulder length. And we're just going to go into some side leans. As we do our side leans, pay attention to the weight down in your hips. I want you to shift about 70 to 80% of your weight into that hip, and then smoothly over to the other side. Okay, just some side-to-side leans. Okay, try not to bend at the spine. Tall posture, shifting side to side, using our core to control it. Very nice. And then go ahead and make that motion even bigger. You can add some side reaches. And also add a little bit of a twist to your shoulders. That gets you to reach and lean a little bit further, a little bit more of a weight shift. Again, keeping your focus down in your hips. Pay attention to how you're shifting your weight. And last one, this side. Good. Very nice. Okay, now we're going to go into a forward reach. Again, keep your feet right where you're at. Nice tall posture. You're going to be hinging at the hips and your low back. Okay, so I want you to reach out and bring your chest down. Big forward reach as far as you can. Big forward reach. Okay. From the side view. Tall posture. Big side. Big forward reach. Okay, most important part, keep that posture tall. Back nice and flat. Let's do two more. Good, very nice. Now in the opposite direction, keep your feet right where they're at, nice shoulder width apart. Okay, tall posture, you're still away from the backrest of your chair, and we're gonna do some chair sit-ups. Just lean back slight enough. If you touch the back of the chair, just touch it gently, don't push your weight into it, okay? Just lean back and then up. Good. If you start to notice that your feet want to lift up, that's how you know that's your limit, okay? Try to keep your feet flat on the floor. See how I got it there? We're just gonna do 10 total. 4 more. And 1 more. Very nice. All right. And okay, coming back to our first exercise. Okay, we're going to do everything the same one more time through, but now we're going to have our feet either all the way together or just closer than what they were before. Okay? I'll have my feet together for this one. Again, tall posture, stay away from the backrest of your chair, and just going into some side leans. Okay? With your feet being together or closer together, you're going to feel that your weight shifts over to your hip a lot quicker and with a smaller motion. Again, focus on your hips. Pay attention to shifting about 80% of your weight over to one hip and then over to the other. Nice tall posture. Try not to bend at the spine. Okay, nice and tall. A couple more times each way. And then we're going to make that motion bigger by adding a slight twist to the torso and a side reach. Good. You start to notice that your opposite foot wants to lift up as you shift your weight. That's how you know that is your limit. Try to keep your feet flat on the floor. Maintain your balance with your core and test with your limits. Get right to that edge. A few more times each way. Very nice. All right, take a rest. Okay. Now we're going back into our forward reach. Tall posture. Keep your back nice and flat. Feet are still close together or all the way together as we reach as far forward as you can, dropping your chest, hinging at the hips. And for a side view. Okay, going for 10 of these total. Try to keep your back nice and flat. Big reach. Try to come down as far as you can. Let's do 3 more. Very nice. Good. Now we're going back to our chair sit-up. Again, staying away from the backrest of the chair. Tall posture. Keep your back nice and flat, using your abs as you lean back in your chair. test with that back work, lean balance. If you notice that your feet start to lift up, that's your limit. Try to keep your feet flat. If you touch the backrest of the chair, either scoot forward on your chair a little more, or just very gently touch the chair so you're engaging your abdominals more. Just a few more. And one more time. Good, very nice. All right, by now you should definitely have your body temperature increased. Gotten some more blood pumping through your body. Good. Okay, next we're gonna go into some more weight shifts, okay? Now we're gonna start adding some motion with our feet. We're gonna go back to the side leans, okay? And now we're gonna lift our foot and shift our weight into our hip. So, if you shift your weight into your right hip, you're going to lift your left foot. If you shift your weight into your left hip, you're going to raise your left foot. Okay, so it's going to look like this. Okay, not so much shoulder back and back. You're going to use your core to lift your hip out of the chair. Okay, the weight is on this side, this foot is up. Okay, I still have a nice tall posture. I'm not leaning off the side where that gets me off balance. Nice and tall. Okay, engage core. Shift your weight over to this hip, lift the other hip up off the chair, and raise that foot up, okay? Getting all of your weight onto one hip, kind of feels like you're scooting in your chair, okay? Just lifting your hip off of your chair, using your core to lift up, and as you shift your weight from side to side. Let's do 2 more times each side. You can already feel that this is quite an abdominal workout as you lift that hip. Good. Very nice. And take a break. Good. All right. Next, we're going to go into some weight shifts now. Feet up off of the floor. Okay? So you can either bring your feet up ahead of you, or if you want, you can bring your feet back behind you if you can get them up off the floor. Okay? So, feet up. And as we do this, we'll shift our weight from side to side with no support underneath. Make this motion a little bit bigger. Reaching out to the side. We'll just do a couple more each side. We'll take a small rest after this, and we're going to go into some swivel weight shifts. One more time. Good. And take a rest. Very nice. Next, we're going to do a circle motion, okay? We're going to go into a big tornado kind of thing, okay? As you swivel in your chair, again, staying away from the backrest of your chair, so you can get that lean back without touching the chair, okay? You're going to go into a big circle motion, okay? We're going to do a few with our feet on the floor, and after that, feet up off the floor, so it forces you to stay on your hips as you circle around, okay? First, starters, feet shoulder width apart, nice tall posture. Try to hinge at the low back, hips as much as you can. And we'll do 5 swivels one way. 3, 4, and 5. Coming back to neutral, and then 5 the other direction. 2. And it's pretty easy to feel how that weight shifts in your hips as you go in that circular motion. Good. And take a rest. Very nice. Now we're going to do 5 more in each direction. Now with our feet up off of the floor. Okay. Keep your core engaged. Nice tall posture away from the backrest. Okay. As you try to swivel and make a circle on your hips in your chair. Okay. Good. So feet up. Good. Engage your core, tall posture. 5 circles on your hips one way. Again, you can have your feet out, or you can have your feet up, however you like. 3, 4, and 5. Good. Take a quick rest. All right. Okay. Now let's go into 5 the other direction. Feet up, either out or up. Straight up, and swivel in the other direction. Again, keep your core tight, tall posture, straight spine. Focus on circling your weight down in your hips. And one more. Might have done 6 there. Very nice. And take a rest. Good. All right. Very nice. Good job. We're going to go into a few stretches to cool you down and keep you limber after that. And then we'll be all done for today. Again, stay on the front of your chair. Let's go into a nice wide stance. We did a good amount of bending in our spine and a good amount of abs. Okay, so we're going to stretch out our low back first. Here, don't pay attention to your posture, just legs out wide, and just round yourself down and reach to the floor as far as you can. Try to relax as many muscles as you can. Let gravity do all the work as you just hang. Feel that stretch down on your low back. Good. 10 more seconds here. 2, 1, and bring yourself up nice and slow. Good, very nice. All right, we're going to go back into those knee pulls that we did in the very beginning. 3 times each side. Grab your knee and gently pull it up one way towards your chest, and then the other leg. 2 more times each leg. One more time each side. Very nice. Now bring one leg out straight. We'll stretch out your hamstrings here. Again, tall posture. Try to have your leg as straight as you can. Toes up to the ceiling. You might have to bring yourself to the edge of the chair a little bit more. Yeah, I'll give you a side view so you can see posture. And don't worry about reaching for your toes and rounding your back out. Keep your back nice and straight. Bring your shoulders down towards your toes. And you don't have to lean very far to feel that stretch behind your knee and the bottom of your thigh, back of your thigh. Holding each of these stretches just for 20 seconds. Five seconds. 2, 1, bring yourself up and switch sides. Okay, nice straight leg, toes up to the ceiling, tall posture, keep your back flat, so you bring your shoulders down towards your toes. And 5 more seconds. 2, 1, bring yourself up. Very nice. Alrighty, everybody, and that's it for today, and that was our seated balance class. Thank you, thank you.